Tristan and Devin became directly involved in the murder of 23-year-old Jayla Wyatt. Initially, the case seemed to be resolved. However, during the investigation, the detectives noticed many inconsistencies in the testimonies. Some people were concealing information to protect themselves, while others showed signs of lying to protect a more dangerous individual.
You did, you insinuated it. Now wait a minute, Pat, wait a minute, my ass. You wait a minute, bud.
What are you doing?
What am I doing?
Yeah,
I'm not doing nothing. I can do whatever the fuck I want to do.
Okay. All right, well, stand on up. I'm going to take you.
When every account changes, every detail no longer matches, and the surveillance camera only leaves gaps, the detectives gradually uncover a distorted and dark truth, far beyond anyone's imagination. At 7:12 p.m., April 27, 2021, Zanesville police received an emergency call from a man named Patrick. He said he had just walked into his apartment and witnessed a horrific scene. But from that moment, Patrick insisted he knew who was behind it all.
911?
Yes, ma'am. I live on 46 South 6th Street, and I just came in, and my girlfriend's laying on the floor, and there's blood all over. I don't know what happened.
Do you have a pulse at all?
I don't know. I'm afraid to touch her anything because I don't want them to think that I had anything to do with this.
Okay, what apartment are you in?
I'll be outside in front. Yeah, your guy will be standing out front.
Is there any weapon around her?
I don't see that. Come on, please. Oh, my God.
All right, stay on the line with me, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Oh, my God.
What's her name?
I'm right now.
You can't think right now?
Wait a minute. Jalen.
What's your name?
My name is Patrick Down.
When the officers arrived at the scene, the shell casings scattered on the floor immediately caught their eye. A series of silent clues led them deeper into the apartment. In the kitchen area, police found 23-year-old Jayla Wyatt lying motionless on the floor in a pool of blood. She had been shot multiple times at close range. But as officers began working with Patrick and the surrounding neighbors, an unusual detail quickly emerged. Patrick, the one who called 911, was actually not the first person to see Jayla's body.
Well, I showed up. I was supposed to meet Pat here.
Who's Pat?
Pat Downs, he's the one that lives there at the apartment.
Okay.
And he wasn't there. And I seen that girl laying there, and I tried to tap her foot to see what was going on. And she didn't respond, so I went back to my house and I called Pat.
Where was Pat at?
I have no idea. I just called him on his cell phone.
When did he show up?
We met here.
Before the officers showed up?
Yes, sir.
How long before the officers showed up did Pat show up?
Probably about 10 minutes, 5 minutes.
Why were you coming here to see Pat?
To make sure his dog was all right, because I knew he wasn't.
Do you use illegal drugs?
No, I don't. Drink a lot of beer.
Do you know the deceased girl?
I don't even know who it is.
Have you ever seen her before?
I didn't see her face.
Remarkably, the officers had almost no trouble tracking down the suspect. The same name kept being mentioned by Patrick and his neighbors, Tristan Baker, 20 years old. According to witnesses, they saw her rushing out of the area in a state of panic shortly after a series of gunshots rang out from Patrick's apartment. But what particularly caught the detectives' attention was, Tristan didn't appear alone.
You approached officers and advised them that you had seen what you believe to be suspicious behavior.
That's correct.
Can you just walk me through exactly what you told me earlier?
Okay. I was there because I was attending dance class at Marjorie Butch's dance studio, 51 South 7th Street.
Okay.
We sometimes park in the back lot by Christ Table and then go into the back door of the studio. I had arrived at about 5:40 with my daughter and my friend's daughter. I had forgotten to take my dance bag into the studio when I brought the girls in for their class. So I went outside the back door of the studio somewhere between 6:20 and 6:30. And when I came out the back around by the garage into the alley, there was a blue car coming towards me. So I kind of stood over to the side, and
So the blue car would be coming from Main Street.
coming from like Christ's Table.
It was coming through the parking lot area or in the
And I thought maybe he was like turning around to go back out, because a lot of people do that because it's difficult to kind of maneuver in that tight alley. So I stood back and kind of waved for him to go ahead and pull out again. And he waved like, you go ahead. So I realized he was sitting there waiting for something. And I went over then to my car, which was in the parking lot, facing towards. I went around to my trunk and opened the trunk and got my dance bag out, and I heard this kind of loud cracking, popping sound that was probably 3 or 4 times. Crack, crack, crack. And my first thought was gunshot, because, you know, we know, we've always told the kids to be very careful when we're going to the dance studio and not to talk to people in the parking lots and things like that, because we just know sometimes there's some unsavory clientele that sometimes are outside. And so we're very careful with the kids and stuff. And so my first thought was gunshot. Well, as I put my trunk lid down and came around to walk back into the studio, I came around in front of the blue car that had backed in there, and it was kind of like, I'm not good with the descriptions, but it reminds me of like the Fast and Furious cars, like the little sports car. I can't say if it was a Honda or not, because the front bumper was cracked on the driver's side. It was kind of hanging down a little bit, and it was like kind of a robin's egg blue. It was an odd blue color, maybe a little brighter than a robin's egg blue. And there was a young man in the car. I'm going to say probably mid to early 20s. And then a dog, as I got in front of the car, a kind of a pit bull looking dog came running at me. And you could tell the dog was like frantic. And there was a young lady that came running out, like behind the dog. So my first thought was, the dog must have gotten out and she's running after the dog. So I thought, well, I'll just kind of corral the dog here, and that way, you know, she can get a hold of him, because she didn't have a collar on. And so as the girl came running out, she opened the car door, and I said, "Is this your dog?" And she stopped and looked at me, and she said, "What?" And I said, "Is this your dog?" And she said, "No, it's not." And she got in the car. So I just continued walking. And when I got to where the garage is at the back of the studio, they pulled out and went then down, continuing on the direction he was going when he first pulled in.
While officers collected DNA samples, bullet casings, and Jayla's phone, the only name that could shed light on the case, the suspicions surrounding Tristan turned out to be directed at Patrick. He was detained and brought in for questioning. But from his very first statements, Patrick inadvertently placed himself in the most suspicious position in the eyes of the detectives.
Who did it?
Christian,
Christian? Kristen, like Kristen?
yeah, I can show you a picture of her.
Kristen Baker?
Yes,
She white, black?
white.
Okay.
She,
How old is she?
20 years old. Going 21 in Bucket.
Where she live at? Columbus. Give it to me and lay it on me, Pat. What's going on? What is the problem? What's going on?
She liked me a lot.
Okay.
I like her.
Who being who?
Kristen, I like Kristen.
Okay.
And I like James too.
Okay.
They both deserve it. And I'm fucking close.
Okay.
Them two made a license of each other.
Okay.
But they got it twice.
Okay. So let's back up. Kristen Baker. She was your girlfriend, right?
No.
Just a girl was your best friend. How long did you know her?
Over a year.
Okay. Did she stay there?
No.
6? Okay.
She did. She had stayed there. I stayed there. And stayed for like 3 or 4 days, and then went back to Columbus.
Okay. She bring anybody with her or anything when she comes?
The dog.
The dog?
About 2 dogs.
Okay.
My dog. I don't know if she took him with her. I had a big.
So what happened between you and Kristen?
She got mad because Jayla was at my house. She went to Columbus. I tell you, that motherfucker who's up there, Abraham,
Yes.
that dude Denny, he called and told her that Jayla was at my house.
So Denny?
Yeah.
What his name is?
Yeah, I don't know his fucking last name, but he lives on the end.
Okay.
But he called you yesterday.
He calls who?
He called that Christian and said that Pat's out here and my girl Jayla is with him, and Jayla don't want to go with him, and I told her she didn't have to go with him, that she could stay with me, and then he calls Christian, and tells her, so she rides down here and fucking breaks out my windows.
And this was yesterday.
Last night, yes.
Patrick claimed that Jayla and Tristan had an argument that night. Shortly afterward, a neighbor corroborated this claim with a video recording of the entire confrontation.
So what happens today? You walk me through today. So Sierra leaves around 8.
Yep.
So what happens today?
Me and Jay was here.
Okay.
I leave a couple times. I go to see my mom.
Okay.
I go to mom's last, give me the window. I go back to mom's last. And a guy who I call Paperboy, he comes.
Who's all at the apartment?
Just her by himself.
Jayla?
Yeah.
Okay.
While I'm gone.
Okay.
And I leave, take the window there, I come back, then I go see my mom, I come back, and then I go and pick up the window. Okay. And when I'm picking up the window, Paperboy comes and put the windows back in.
Patrick added that earlier that day, when a friend left the apartment, he saw Tristan waiting outside and immediately called to warn him.
How does he exactly say?
I think he said that girl Kristen is out front. And
Kristen?
Yeah, too.
Did he say if anybody was with her?
He said God was with her.
Did he say what that guy looked like or who it was?
Yeah.
Okay. So then what happens? So obviously you find out that she may be in front of your apartment.
Right.
What's going on?
I'm in my house with another maybe 5-10 minutes. I don't say nothing to Jayla.
Okay.
Because I don't want to get my shit stuck.
Okay.
And so I walk out and I'm going to my car towards the alley.
So it was in the back of the house?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's coming with a trash bin.
She talking to you?
She said, hey, I want my stuff. I'm coming after my stuff. And I said, you can go get it. Like I was saying about the boys, she walked towards my boy, she was on her car. And I said, and I got a picture of me and her. And
So when you're talking about a picture, you're not talking like, hey, we're taking a selfie right now.
No. Go ahead. She said, who's in there? I said, Jayla. And she says, good. Okay. I said, man, don't start no shit. I said, just get your shit and leave.
Okay.
And she said, all right. So she gets out of my car. She starts walking back to her
So
car.
was Kristen in your car?
Yeah.
Okay.
But that very testimony aroused a sense of unease in the detective's eyes.
It just seems weird. So you know that her and Jayla have problems.
Yeah.
She's going to go get her stuff, and then you're just going to leave?
Yeah. Well, I mean, they blame. Yeah, he said that bad. No, I'm not. No.
Okay. So you leave.
No.
Kristen is walking where?
Towards her car.
Okay, did you see a car?
I saw her when I came out, and she was walking through that way. I saw her in that car that she got. I saw her. Saw the thing out.
What car?
Behind Price Street.
Okay. And she drives a blue car? Okay.
Boyfriend.
Okay. And who's boyfriend? See, white dude, black dude?
Yeah, like,
okay. Older or younger?
no, he was like
20s? Okay. So she's walking towards the car. You leave.
Yeah.
Where are you going?
I'm going to play my numbers.
Where's that?
And I'm going to buy Mother Tuckers. You know,
Do you go to Mother Tucker's?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that where you go to play the numbers?
sometimes, most of the time.
Today. Where did you go today?
But you know what? I didn't play with them because
Where did you go today when you was out there? If you straight on.
okay, I went up by by the tuckers.
Okay.
I went up there, I took a bite at that bar, the Sun Bar.
Okay.
And I went up there, and I rode by their apartment.
Hey, listen to me, Pat. Listen. Listen to me. We're dealing with.
Cut this off, baby, because you act like I'm blind.
I just want to know what's going on. We're dealing with homicide.
I know we are.
What's going on? Where are you going? What's going on?
I'm going to play my number. I'm going to drive. I'm riding to get away from
Get away from what?
them.
Were you there on the town?
Hell no.
Okay. What happened?
Come on, man. I'm going to fucking cut it off, man. Let me go and rest me. I'm going to go to Bill Church insurance.
Okay, sit down.
And you want to talk crazy to me.
I'm not
I don't
talking
like that.
Okay.
And I don't like now, see, now I'm caught in attitude. Because I love both of them.
Okay.
And I was not fucking in with nothing. Okay.
I'm not saying that.
Yeah, you did. You insinuated this. Now, wait a minute, Pat. Wait a minute, my ass. You wait a minute, bud.
What are you doing?
And, what am I doing? Yeah, I'm not doing nothing. I can do whatever the fuck I want to do.
Okay. All right. Well, stand on up. I'm going to take you all over to the church. All right. Stand on up.
Man, I'm trying to be as long as I can.
Well, this ain't looking good, Pat.
Well, what you mean in certain? I ain't but after.
All right.
Shit, all I did was get the pull.
Patrick's certainty could be a sign of innocence, or it could be an attempt to get ahead of the story. But the fact that he left Jayla alone, while Tristan was still lurking around the apartment, this immediately aroused the detective's suspicion. From there, they expanded their investigation, approaching those closest to Jayla and Tristan. This included Jayla's ex-boyfriend, Denzel, who made Patrick even more suspicious.
Let's start off just with the basics. Where do you play in all this?
I was in Jayla for a couple years.
Okay.
And she basically had nowhere to go, so I told her she stayed at the house. I turned her away from this whole damn fucked up mess. And she asked me, she got mad at me last night before.
Okay.
Because she took my car and stayed out.
Okay.
And I told her, I said, look, man, you can't be doing that. I want to know what you're doing. Well, why you got to know what I'm doing? I said, because I care about you. I don't want that to happen.
Okay.
And she took off with pads.
Okay.
So I'm going to never try to get lead pads.
When you're over there yesterday, who's all over there?
Just certified was.
Okay.
And, you know, I tried. I even stopped back twice to try to get her to leave.
Okay.
And she wouldn't leave. Packed, you know, got mouthy with me. And, you know, this.
Okay. So
I should have made her leave, but she's a big truck carrier.
So this Tristan that you're showing me there.
Yeah.
Who was she?
Just, I've been there for about a year.
Okay.
I don't know, but I think she was living the past.
Okay.
That's what Jayla said.
Okay.
I haven't been much, so I don't go around bad. I don't care for him. I don't care what he does. People. But Tristan, I think, was living there. And I hadn't talked to Tristan probably 6 to 8 months. And all of a sudden, out of the blue, the other day, she called and said she go to rehab.
Okay. How did she call you? Did she call you on Facebook?
Yeah, it's on there. It's on there. I think it's on Messenger.
Did you find out about something on that?
My neighbor called me.
Where do you live at again?
615 in the answer.
What they say? What they say?
She called me. My neighbor called.
I mean, what they say?
Oh, said that somebody was shooting at Jayla downtown or uptown.
How'd they do that?
I think her friend Kayla's over.
Who's kid?
I think she helps the neighbor out, does some work for her. Kayla, I don't know her last name. Lives a street over, a black girl.
Have you ever seen Tristan any guns or anything?
No. Like I said, I haven't even talked to Tristan until the other day, and I seen her for about an hour. She stopped by at the house. I seen her about an hour, and that's it.
She stopped by the house. She stopped by in a car?
No, I picked her up actually.
At this point, the detectives realized they were facing a complex network of relationships, where the line between witness and suspect had become blurred. Jayla met Patrick while she was struggling with addiction and later moved in with him. Tristan had also lived there before leaving to go to rehab. Meanwhile, Denny, Jayla's ex-boyfriend, always opposed the relationship and repeatedly tried to pull her away from Patrick. Investigators suspect Tristan may have assisted Denny, despite a long-standing feud between Tristan and Jayla. However, at this point, there is no evidence to suggest Tristan was directly involved in the murder, or whether someone is exploiting existing tensions to frame her. Notably, witnesses reported seeing Tristan with an unfamiliar white man, around 25 years old, on the very day Jayla was murdered, an individual whose identity has yet to be determined.
I was going to get made for it. kids' pictures on it and stuff.
Really? Does she have kids? Does she? How many? How old is it?
3 or 4, I think. Or 2 or 3. God. 2 or 3. I wonder if it was back so bad. So I got her find it right up. It was her birthday, to put her pictures. Basketball, she put up the caster loader.
And listen to me, man. We are going to work as hard as we can. I promise you. All right?
It's just feel like I just slipped the truck carrier out there. I told her too much more that this thing I got a bad feeling something bad's gonna happen to you.
Right. What kind of phone was
Samsung. The last time I had a bad feeling, I told her I said, something. I told her I said something happened to you. She overdosed.
You know her as
Tristan.
Yeah. What do people call her?
That's what I've always heard them call her. Tristan or Tristany.
You ever call her anything else?
Not that I know of.
Like by her middle name or anything?
Not that I've been around. Like I said, that's the other day is the first time I've heard from her in months.
What does Pat call her?
Beach out of me. Actually, I don't like Pat. I never did like Pat. I try to stay away from Pat.
How did you know Tristan?
Let's see, who introduced me to her? Somebody introduced me to her probably a year ago. Can't think of who that was.
Let me ask you this: is she a working girl or anything?
I think she might. I think Pat was doing that. I don't know, but I have a funny feeling.
I mean, you can be honest.
I'm being honest. I don't know.
Okay.
For sure. I'm just saying. I think.
No, I'm just getting that out in the air. I'm not looking at you for anything.
I think Pat was. I think he was.
Okay.
I can't tell you for sure because I don't know.
Now, Jayla lived with you, right?
Well, about 2 weeks ago, she wanted to come live with me. She bring her stuff and then she disappeared.
But you and her are kind of tight.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I tried to be, but she wouldn't talk much. She wouldn't open up.
So, tell me what the beef is.
I really don't know. All I know is from the time that I met Trustee and I heard her do Jayla.
Does Jayla work?
I have no idea. I tried everything to leave her. And I told her, I said, Pat does not care about you when Trustee's around, you're not allowed around. I said, that should tell you something. So I don't know what Pat was doing. I don't, like I said, I really don't. I can't tell you something I don't really know. But I think he was abusing her.
Have you seen Tristan today?
She tried to call me.
How many times has she tried to call you?
Just out there 7.
Has she left you any messages?
Would she say hey or something? I said to him hey or something, then she tried to call.
You got all that.
Yeah, then she tried to call. If she would show up or anything, I need to give me your number.
Just ran up back in the corner.
So if she tries to contact me or show up, no one deserves this. No one deserves this. I can't believe this. I had a blanket made up and it's done. I'm gonna see what Mama let me put it in the casket. I had her boys' pictures on it.
Do you want to walk him down? You let me know.
Denny appeared genuinely shocked by Jayla's death. He cooperated fully, readily handing over his phone and providing information. His allegations that Patrick had abused Jayla gave the detectives grounds to question Patrick, but Tristan's role remained unclear. As the investigation expanded, interviewing witnesses, reviewing security camera footage, and working with the families involved, a disturbing direction gradually emerged. All clues point to Tristan, who disappeared with a stranger on the very day of the murder. The autopsy results confirmed Jayla had been shot 9 times, indicating intense personal vendetta. Less than 24 hours later, tracing phone data, detectives located Tristan's home. The SWAT team was deployed. Tristan was arrested along with his boyfriend Devin McNell, 23, without incident. The two were then separated for questioning to ensure independent testimony.
Yeah, homicide down in Zanesville tonight. Just get front. You know anything about that?
I don't know anything about it really. I heard a lot about it. A lot of people called Tristan. Tristan is from Zanesville, so
okay.
A lot of people called her Jayla. I mean, they were friends back in the day, so a lot of people called. And Tristan was telling me about it, but I got no idea about it. I was at work.
How did they know each other back in the day?
I don't know. I met Tristan. I met her whenever I was 11, but we've only been engaged for 7 months. With her 8 months now. We've only been together 8 months as well.
Are you guys engaged now?
Yeah, we're engaged. Yes, we're married.
Okay. Do you guys got any kids together?
No, no kids.
All right.
Just dogs.
So was Tristan with you all night?
She was with me. Yeah, she's been with me all night. I've been home since 5 o'clock.
Okay.
And I mean, I was working right down the road. I probably got home about 5:15. I've been home ever since. We were watching but me and Tristan. It's really complicated. Like a few weeks ago, we got into a real big situation. Yeah, she relapsed on drugs, and I confronted her about it, gave her an ultimatum, and she flipped out. Long story short, she punched me in the face like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, those drugs will make you do some crazy stuff, man.
Absolutely. So I called the police that day, and they came. She told them that I hit her, and they arrested me. So I spent the night in jail.
So where did you get arrested at?
Denver.
In Zanesville?
No.
In Columbus?
Syria.
Okay.
Yeah.
On this point, Devin was not wrong. When investigators worked with his family, they received a great deal of noteworthy information regarding Tristan and her behavior.
What kind of things has he been in trouble for?
He had a sexual misconduct with a minor when he was 18.
Okay.
There was no kind of violence about that.
Okay.
The girl lied about her age and then went to had her dad take her to get Plan B because it was unprotected sex. And then when her dad found out what Plan B was for, he knew where she had been and pressed charges on it.
Anything else?
I think he had a theft at Walmart. He stole a jacket.
Okay.
And then right now he has a pending domestic on Tristan.
Okay.
But she has since recanted to that prosecutor that she made the whole story up.
Okay. And I'm going to ask about her here in a second.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I know there's been some issues with her.
True. What actually started when I knew that she was just kind of sadistic.
Mm-hmm.
Her first major fight with Devin, she sent pornographic videos of her and my son to myself, to my daughter who's a minor.
Okay.
She was a minor at the time. Lacey just turned 18 just a few weeks ago, but whenever it happened, she was still 17 years old. And that's when she was no longer allowed here.
Okay.
And that's also when Devin's brother was like, if you're going to stay with her, she's not welcome around my children because he has 2 small little kids. And it just seemed to escalate. Like every time it was just a little bit worse and a little bit more violent or a little bit more just insane. The kind of drama that they had. Just like the fact, so the time that he caught the domestic, I was at work. He calls me at noon. I had like 10 missed calls. So I called him back. He was like, Mom, you have to come and get me. Tristan has stolen my car keys. The doors are deadbolted. My face is completely beat up. And I don't have any way to get out of here. He said I already called the police. I'm waiting for the police to get here. So I go there. That was in Columbus. So I go there. She's literally like hanging out the window, butt naked, of like the 2nd story window and throwing glass candles down at me and him. The glass was broken. By the time it took the cops an hour to get there. She threw his medical equipment out the window, a 2-story window. She didn't have a mark on her, not a mark on her. Devin had about 10 knots on the side of his face, a cut under one of his eyes. And then when the police got there, she came out and she had a red mark on her neck, but it was so mild. I was standing 10 foot away from her, couldn't see it. And the lady that was taking pictures of it had to have the camera on her.
I got you.
He went to jail for that. Yep.
Well, and that's there.
She said that he choked her and he was the aggressor. So they believed her. She said through the door, your house is going to go boom. She kept saying that. Okay. Within 24 hours. This happened.
Okay.
And I don't think she probably had the guts to walk up and do it, but I know she probably had somebody do that. And then afterwards, and I have text messages even on my phone of her like joking about it, saying like, you think the first time is going to be bad, that I gave to the other detective.
Okay. Which detective do you know?
She's been nothing but a problem since pretty much he's been with her.
What's her name?
Tristan Baker.
Okay. Tell me what's going on trouble-wise.
Well, I mean, it's pretty much a weekly thing. He would go and stay with her on the weekend, whatever, if it was for his money. And then he'd be home back on Monday or Tuesday. I mean, it's just been an up and down roller coaster. She tried to throw a Molotov cocktail through our window.
Okay.
Which we contacted police about that.
Would that be Licking County?
I believe so.
Okay. So
Emily did most of that. I haven't had much contact with her really, but Emily has.
Okay.
So she pretty much handled all that.
Describe that. So
right here off of this dining room window, bounced off, landed in the mulch right there, burnt about a 12 by 12 patch in the mulch.
Jesus.
And pretty much since then, we said, I mean, I didn't never want, because she was a problem before that. Okay. I never wanted her around. Emily was trying to, do for her son.
Understand.
But after that, it was over. You know what I mean? She's not welcome here. Okay. He still continued to bring her into my driveway. I mean, that's been Devin the whole time. He just doesn't listen.
How long have they been together?
About 5 months or so.
Okay, so not very long.
No.
Tristan,
I don't talk to her.
What do you think about her?
What we call her trash to me. She's just a bad person, a horrible person. I mean, she tried to kill us. As far as I'm concerned, we were all asleep in the house.
That's what that was.
You know what I mean? There was 5 of us in here. Devin, me, Emily, Mason, and Lacey, their sister.
However, as Devin continued to testify, the detectives quickly realized that much of his statement didn't align with what the facts were revealing.
I thought you wasn't driving because you didn't have a license.
Sometimes, I mean, we gotta get to work.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, I gotta get to work. I don't have to drive. I gotta get to work.
Well, how are you gonna get there if you gotta drive?
If I gotta drive, I would take my car. But
what's your car?
That's a 2020 Honda Civic.
It's a 2020? Is it that blue one in the lot?
Yeah.
Okay. Where was that car at tonight?
The apartments.
Was it with you at all times?
Yeah. Apartments. Sure.
Did anyone else have it?
What time though?
Did you drive it to Newark?
I drove to Newark, yes.
Okay. Did Tristan get with you to Newark?
Yes.
Okay.
No. Yep.
And if we could say that you were in Zanesville, then that would mean that you probably have more involvement than you already know. You know what I mean? If we could say that you're in Zanesville and had proof.
Yeah.
And
you have proof that I was in Zanesville. I'd like to see it. It's
okay.
I live in my apartment.
Okay. So if you were in Zanesville, would that mean that you had
a
hand in
this? To do with this.
Okay.
No.
Did Tristan?
No, she don't me. Tristan, there's one thing you'll know. Tristan is like a ticking time bomb. Like, she gets snapped sometimes.
Okay.
But she's not from what I heard, that happened, that's not her. I don't think she ever did anything like that. For one, she's scared to even have a fist fight. So, what makes you think that she's got you know what I mean?
Well, like you said, the drugs make you do bad things.
They do, but she's been so, she just got a rehab with her grandma. She starts college tomorrow she starts college. She's got big things going for her right now, so.
So did you know this jailer?
I ain't never met Jayla in my life.
Never?
No.
But she did? How was her reaction when she found out she was shot?
She was crying.
She was crying? I mean, any specific things that she said?
She was just kind of like shocked a little bit, but she said, I guess it's the way the justice system goes. She said she thought she got out of life. Because, I mean, Diddy, what we call him, Diddy, Pat Adams, that's the guy that's what we call police, I guess. He's making threats, he's put his hands on Tristan.
Was she going out with him?
I think a while back. That's why me and her split up for a little bit.
And he's an old man.
He's an old ass man. I tried to fight him once, but it's not worth my times.
Listen, we're not from Zanesville up here near Mug, having you down here at the station for no reason for you. Do you understand? Like, there's proof that you were in Zanesville. That's why you're here. The search warrant doesn't get signed by a judge. For no reason, you know what I mean? When's the last time you've been to your mom's house?
After we went to my mom's. Yeah. It's a sketchy situation, okay? They're not homicide involved, of course.
But listen, right now, we know that I didn't pull the trigger.
I had no involvement in that right now.
But we know that who did, and we know that how they got there. You gotta be 100% truthful in this matter.
You think Tristan knew that?
For real? Absolutely.
No way.
Yeah, and you know for a fact that she did. That's what I'm getting at. Listen, you can't. In a situation like this, you can't lie. Because it only makes yourself look like you are a part of this.
Yeah.
When
No, we went there. I got off work and went to my sister's, got some gas money. Tristan said that she had to go get her dog back. She was hard.
Okay.
Because, yeah, she was there like 4 weeks ago whenever she was still doing drugs. She was there. She went in there. I seen Diddy or Pat, whatever, was in the car. He asked her if she could go in and get her stuff, get her dog. She said, he told her, yeah, whatever. And she goes in there, she runs back out, and she's freaking out, completely freaking out. I'm like, James on the floor. And blood. I just bounced out there. I was scared to death.
how'd she say how that happened?
She didn't tell me how it happened. She said she
did.
Whatever. No, I swear to God. She put on everything. She said that she was very helpful. Like wherever she walked in there, she was helpful.
Okay. Well, why didn't you tell me this before?
Just kidding. It's a sketchy situation. I'm a felon. This is not good for me.
But if you had nothing to do with it.
I know that, but it's just, I'm a felon.
Okay.
So, naturally, I get scared. That's how I was taught.
In the interrogation room next door, Tristan was beginning to show signs of impatience.
Oh, I was a guy, so I can whip out a dick and pee. God forbid I have a vagina. I'm not meaning to do that. My arm's just wiggling.
Meanwhile, in the next room, Devin had only just begun his string of lies.
But I know that you know what happened. And when you minimize the facts, like you don't want to put yourself behind the 8 ball here.
No.
So just tell me about Tristan. We know what happened. We want to know why it happened. Because there's more to the story than I think Diddy's telling us. There's more to the story than what you're telling us.
I don't talk to Diddy, I don't talk to Jay, I don't talk to nobody. The last time I was in Zanesville, it was fucking, whenever me and Tristan first got together, August 23rd, I moved down there with her after a week of being with her, really a week. And that's it. I got my taste of Diddy and all them people, and I got the fuck up out of there.
So tell me what happens when you get out there again.
Zanesville?
Yeah.
Tonight. I don't do shit. I just sit in the car.
Okay.
I just wait for Tristan to do what she got.
How long did she go inside for?
She was pregnant for 2 weeks.
Okay.
She came out and instantly she was like a wreck. Some girl was asking us if there was a dog. Fucking big ass people ran up to us. So I was just
What happened to the people?
Huh?
What happened to the dog?
She ran.
Where did you guys go to after that?
Straight to the apartment. Straight
to the apartment?
Yeah.
Make any stops in between?
No.
Stop at your mom's house?
I stopped to get some gas.
Stop at your mom's house?
No, I stopped at my mom's house.
Not on the way back?
Not on the way back, no.
Stop at your sister's house on the way back?
No, I stopped there before.
Mm-hmm.
I got $10 in gas.
When you're at your mom's house, did you stop to pick up anything?
Yeah.
Did your mom have any guns registered to her?
No.
Does she have any guns?
No, Mom was on vacation. The only reason I would even go to my mom's right now is just to let Titus out, the dog. He's a dog.
You said that you stopped at your mom's earlier. Is what
No, I stopped at my sister's. I didn't say I stopped at my mom's. I stopped at my sister's.
Oh, your sister's.
Yeah.
So you were not at your mom's house
Not
tonight?
at my mom's house tonight, no.
What would your grandma say about that?
My grandma.
You got a grandma?
My grandma is in Florida. everybody else.
Is somebody house sitting? Your mom's?
Delina is.
Who's that?
Jamie's my stepdad's mom.
Okay. Did she see you tonight?
In Florida.
Okay.
And I was watching the dog.
How long have they been on vacation?
Since Friday.
Okay.
I don't know what the date was. He was here with his girlfriend in the car.
Okay.
He was in the house taking a
5:30
shower. 5:30 p.m.
PM. Okay. Who's his girlfriend?
Unit 320 to Zanesville.
What's her name? Tristany? I don't know her last name.
Okay. What kind of car does Devin drive?
Blue, I think Dachshund.
Okay. Is it just those two?
And a puppy.
Okay. When they're here, you said he's in the shower?
He was in the bathroom getting ready, and
Where's
she was
she?
sitting in the car.
Okay.
She was not allowed in the house.
So they're here. About what time are they here?
That was about 5:30
Okay.
when I arrived.
Okay.
And then he left a little bit after that. They
Okay.
came back again,
What time they come back?
maybe
Heading out to the middle
6,
school.
Okay.
because it wasn't getting dark yet.
Okay.
They parked further down the driveway,
Okay.
and he walked up. And then...
Was she with them then?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, in the car.
Okay.
He came in, went right back out.
Okay.
I was sitting on the sofa then.
Okay. In the living room?
Yeah.
Okay.
The third time he was here, I was sitting in the garage with the big door open.
Mm-hmm.
The dogs were out. He parked over in the next driveway over.
What time was that?
About 7:30.
Okay. And so he parks in the next driveway over?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Does he come walking over here?
Yeah, he come walking over here and the puppy was following him. So
Okay.
the puppy played. He passed me while I was sitting in the garage and came in the front door. And
Front door?
Yeah,
Where's
there's
that?
a front
Okay.
door right there.
Okay.
And then he left. So I was still sitting
Was
out
he
there.
here very long?
Maybe 4 or 5 minutes.
See anything in his hands?
No.
What was he wearing? Do you remember? If you don't, you don't.
Some kind of orange t-shirt.
Okay.
Delina's testimony placed Devin in the crime scene area at the time of the incident. Notably, he was driving a blue car, which matched the vehicle a witness had previously seen behind the dance studio.
And it was like kind of a robin's egg blue. It was an odd blue color.
As the pressure mounted, Devin didn't tell the truth. Instead, she tried to conceal it with a series of lies.
Right now, just from the things that Sergeant Michaels has asked you, you're not a dumb kid, all right? You know that
You guys are just like kind of surrounding me.
I haven't said a word.
Yeah, I know.
But you know from the type of questions he's just asked you that we know exactly what happened.
Yeah, but you guys are like trying to make it seem like I'm involved in a murder or something. Not fucking not. Like I drove my girlfriend to Zanesville to get her dog, and
so far we have given you every opportunity to just be honest and help yourself.
All right, so
just
Sergeant Michael.
You got something.
I'll start from the door. Sorry, I didn't feel lying. I felt probation for lying.
It's okay, man.
This is the one time that you...
This is your side of the story. My side of the story. This is
About 4:30, I get off work. Tristany's telling me that we gotta go to Zanesville to get Ash.
Is that the pit bull?
No, it's a itty bitty little dog.
The black dog?
Puppy. No, it's a white and brown puppy.
Okay.
He's supposed to be there. Diddy was supposed to have him. So that's why we went to Diddy's. Get there, I see Diddy, he's in his car, and he told Tristany he was trying to like hurry Tristany up because he said that he's gotta go make a drop. Clearly you know what that means. So she goes in the house, she's in there for about 2 minutes, comes back out, and she walks up to the car, opens the door, girl in front of us is stopped. Tristany looks at me, I'm looking at her, and she's got like tears going down her face. What the fuck, what's going on? She told me that Jayla's laying on the floor and full of blood. So I'm instantly like, okay, we gotta get the fuck out of here. So we left, and yeah, I did. I went to my grandma. I went to the gas station first. But again, I'm a felon, like I said. I don't.
Listen, I'm not saying that you had the gun.
Yeah.
We know who had it. We know who shot. You know who shot?
I don't.
You do. You were sitting outside in your car with the windows down.
You're on video.
Yeah. I know, but
Well, we're off the street from where you were at, heard the gunshots.
Yeah.
So don't.
I mean,
People that have nothing in it heard the gunshots. They know the exact time. You're on the exact time on video, and they know it. And you're saying that you don't know. I mean, come on, dude. You got to be honest. You just said you had a tendency to lie. Don't lie. Don't dig your hole. Don't dig it. Just be honest. You got it, man. Just be truthful.
I'm not gonna lie, man. I got.
Then don't try to lie.
You're only hurting yourself by lying.
I understand that.
You're,
I mean,
you're
like,
digging.
I have no idea, like whatever Tristan and Jayla and Diddy and all them had going on. I have no involvement. I have no idea what it is about at all.
Okay.
The girl at the apartment, who's she to you?
Kayla, she didn't mean she's a friend. She's Tristan's friend.
Wouldn't have no reason to lie?
No.
Okay.
What, you think I'm a middleman?
No. I said.
Are you talking about her?
Yeah, I'm talking about, what was her name again?
Kayla?
Kayla.
Yeah.
She would have no reason to lie about you or Tristan.
No.
Okay. So whatever she told us at the apartment would be true?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know what she told us?
No.
Well, she first tried to stick with the I don't know story, but then when she realized that she had 4 kids to take care of, that she wasn't going to fly the I don't know story anymore.
Right.
And she told the truth about what she knew. Why do you think we know half the stuff?
While Tristan was reportedly in rehab, she asked her childhood friend Kayla to stay with the children and look after the house. On the night Jayla was murdered, Tristan shared more information with Kayla than usual.
They say anything to you about anything that happened today?
No.
Did you overhear them talking amongst themselves?
No, they just stay in their room.
Did she contact you at all by any means?
She messaged me and said Kayla all in capitals, and then she ended up calling or something. I don't remember how exactly the conversation went, but she called and then she said that she needed me to cover for her and didn't tell me what for. So, but I figured it was because she was.
About what time did that take place?
It was between. It was between like 2:30.
Now, you said that she messaged you around 2 o'clock. What time did she call you and tell you to cover for her?
It was. I honestly don't know. She called me when because they weren't here when I got back that second time.
And you said that was around 3:30.
Yeah.
So did she call you after that?
No, she called me before that.
Okay.
What did she say that you were going to be covering?
She didn't say.
There's more conversation than that.
No, she.
If somebody asks you to cover for them, everybody is their first question is going to be why.
I because she's always cheating on Devin, so I figured that's what that was. Because he literally was walking up the back steps today, and then it was around like 11. He was walking up the back steps, and then she had a black dude walking out the front steps, and she just gave a blowjob.
Let me be brutally honest with you. I've been at this a long time. You're throwing up so many red flags that you know a lot more than what you're telling us. Anytime you got to quantify your answers like you just did right there, that's a red flag. All right? When you say, I don't know, or I don't think so, those are red flags. You've got an awful lot of them. We're talking 3 to 6 years felony. Now, is there something else that you would like to tell me before we get to that point?
I just can't believe she did it.
Can't believe she did what?
I can't believe she did that. She mentioned to me that she was going to go do something. I didn't know what she was doing. She said she was going to do it. From Zanesville.
You need to tell me exactly what she has told you. Because I'm telling you, I'm not sitting here trying to be mean. I'm not trying to get you jammed up. But I will promise you, if I find out you're lying to me, I'm going to get you for an F3. So just be honest. Be honest with me about what was said. You can go on with your everyday life.
I
But you
I
know,
don't know who this girl is. I have nothing. I don't know.
How do you know it was a girl?
She said it was a girl.
Okay.
What did she say?
Because when I came home around 10,
Okay.
and everything else that I told you is true. But I came home around 10 after I got the kids.
10 p.m.?
Yes.
Okay.
And they were in here sitting down, and she was going on and talk about how she just shot somebody. I didn't believe her at first.
What exactly did she tell
She
you?
was capping.
Tell me
But
exactly.
She said that she shot her like 10 times or something, and that she was like, guess what? And I was like, what? She's like, I just shot somebody.
How was she? I mean, how do you think that? How was her attitude? How'd that make her feel?
Proud. She looks like she just didn't have no remorse.
So why did Devin say he gave her a gun?
I guess it was his mom's.
I know, but why did he do that?
Because she wanted it.
Did he know that he was going to shoot her? Did he tell you that?
This was a turning point for Devin. Detectives had determined his level of involvement and role in the case, but the motive remained unclear.
So she told me that Dave started crying.
Okay.
Like she was talking about if you come here, it's not going to be good for you.
All right.
So it wasn't my idea, but yes.
Okay. It wasn't your idea though, right? Okay, good. What's she talking about on the way after she has that? How's her demeanor?
So,
do you think something's going to happen?
do I think something's going to happen?
Like, do you have like a feeling? Are you thinking, man, something's going to go down?
I mean, I didn't think the fact that we didn't get it done, I didn't think that was not a good situation.
Did she say anything else on the way down?
No, she was very silent.
So she gets there, it's only in there for a couple minutes. You hear about how many shots again, you think?
6.
Okay. She comes out the car. What's her immediate reaction? Or what's she say? What's she really say?
The girl asked her if that dog was ours, and she was like, no. She walked home, walked to the car. Son?
Why did she say that she shot Jayla? Why did she say that she shot Jayla?
She had literally have no idea what they're doing, so.
But no, what'd she tell you happened? Because she told you what happened. She told you what happened. She told Kayla what happened.
She didn't know. She shot her.
Did she say why?
No. No, I have no idea why. I tried to figure it out. Like, all day I've been texting her, calling her, trying to figure out all day long.
Mm-hmm. Obviously, there's a gun out there. We know all this other stuff. You want to
go along.
Be truthful. Okay. Well, our guys are we're out of your moms. Because our guys are getting a search warrant here. They've probably already got it right there. I don't want anybody to accidentally discharge.
It's the shoebox.
Okay.
Your brother's closet?
What kind of shoebox?
It's shoebox. Shoebox.
They left the room and turned their attention to Tristan, the only one who could answer the questions still lingering in the air.
The prosecutor's office had put a murder warrant out for you, and we want to talk to you about that, to try to get your side of the story. Because, you know, all we have is one side of the story right now, and we're sure that you can add more to the story than what we already know. Okay?
Yeah, where do you need me to start? Because
Well, hold on. Before I talk to you, I gotta advise you of your rights, because you are in jail. Do you understand that? Can you read and write?
Yeah.
Last night, down on 6th Street. What can you tell me about that?
I didn't know anything about murder. I got told that Diddy got busted dead. And that's what I thought. I was down here. Honestly, I thought you guys were busted trying to get stupid ones. I know the things was cutting down on drugs.
Okay.
I honestly haven't been to things, but I was there yesterday because I had to get my stuff from Diddy. I just got out of rehab.
Okay.
And he has threatened me over and over and over again. And I know
Who was threatened?
Diddy.
And who's Diddy?
Patrick
Patrick.
Downs. He
Okay.
goes by P. Diddy.
Okay.
He's one of biggest no meat down there was Soup and Starkey.
Who's Soup and Starkey? Asking all these difficult questions.
No, I just like I just don't play the dope game. There are people who sell crack video.
Okay.
Soup and Starkey do Diddy.
All right.
And Diddy and I were a thing like when I got back on drugs. And I started in February 2020.
Mm-hmm.
I got sober on and off. I just got sober this last time. Diddy was bad. It was handed me dope.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just like, I didn't want to live like that. So 2 days ago, I called him like to get my stuff. He has my puppy and my clothes and everything there. He told me that he's gonna have Sierra beat my ass.
Who's Sierra?
His baby mama. To remind you, I've had my ass whooped numerous times and things. Well, anyone can tell you I take ass from like it's a champ. My mouth sets me up. I can't fight for shit.
Okay.
And then, so today I called him and said, do I need to have the police to stand by for me to get my stuff?
Mm-hmm.
So he's like, you're not coming today, you're coming tomorrow. So I showed up to get my stuff. Denny's at his car. And then I thought it was funny because Denny was acting like, he went from calling me a bitch to, yeah, you can go get your stuff. He gave me a kiss and a picture of him and I sitting on the passenger seat of his car. And so I went to tell Devin I can go get my stuff. And so I went back there. Diddy left, and I went back there, and Rocco, which is the dog, was barking and growling, like being held at the door. So I went into this. There's 2 apartments. When you walk up, there's Pat's and there's a spare one. This one was open. So I went in here because the dog, like Rocco, was trying to get at me and bark at me. I went in here and Rocco ran out.
Mm.
And then once Rocco ran out, I ran out behind him. I said, fuck my stuff. Like,
Why's that?
huh?
Why's that?
Rocco's a pit bull.
Okay. Well, if he ran out, why did you follow?
Huh? Because Jayla, there's this girl Jayla, she had a taser. Because Diddy said, yeah, sure, go get your stuff. Jayla had a taser. I have epilepsy.
Okay.
And Jayla,
What kind of taser does she have?
it's like a black one. It's like it's Pat's always had black with string, but it's a handheld.
Okay.
But she, like, Diddy and Pat and Jayla always try to, like, they've always tricked me with tasers. Like, they know I have it. Like, Diddy, whenever he got mad at me, would always use a taser. And then she was there with Rocco and the taser.
There wouldn't be any GSR on it.
There's nothing.
And even though if he would have took a shower after the fact, there still could be traces of GSR on it. Okay.
I've never even shot a gun in my life.
So your DNA would not be on any type of 9mm?
Absolutely not, no.
Okay. None whatsoever.
None whatsoever.
Perfect. Would you have a problem giving us a sample of your DNA?
Absolutely not.
Okay. We'll do that. We just gotta grab some swabs from in here. Oh, perfect.
Did their thing come back with the, what is it? G right? When did they do that?
No, we'll get the results back here at a later date.
Tristan never admitted to killing Jayla Wyatt. She was angry at Devin for betraying her.
No. The only thing that made me run is because she was holding Rocco.
Okay.
And Rocco was barking and growling and she had a taser. And it seemed weird because Diddy was all for, no, you can't get your stuff. And then, yeah, you can go. I have a run to go.
Did you shoot her?
No.
Wait. Did you shoot her 8 times?
No.
Who did?
I don't know.
The gun that we're getting out of his mom's house in Newark, is it going to have your DNA on it?
God, I never even shot in the yards for that line.
You just told me you didn't never shot it.
I held it. I've never shot it. No, I get what you're saying.
Do you understand why you're here?
Yeah.
Okay, why are you here?
You guys think I murdered someone?
We don't think that you murdered someone. We know that you murdered someone. We're trying to find out why. Okay. There's a lot of things that we know that we haven't told you. You gotta be honest in this situation. You're between a rock and a hard place right now, okay? To be honest about what happened is trying to start to make things right that went wrong. We don't know what went wrong in your head this evening. Kayla said that you admitted it to her. Doesn't know what the fuck to do with himself anymore because it happened out of the blue, according to him, that he don't know why he did it. But all these things add up, and this is where we're at. Now you can sit here and tell us you didn't, but we knew right away who was involved because if you guys didn't look, we knew you backed the car into the alley in the back because there's video cameras. We can see you wearing a hooded sweatshirt, your shorts, your flip-flops. You got the gun in the hoodie. I mean, you can clearly see it. Okay, there's independent witnesses that hear the gunshot. See, I just want you to be honest. Tell me what went down and why.
I already told you that.
We danced around everything, but at the end of the day, we know that you shot her.
Oh, if that's what you think, then we'll take it to trial. I did not shoot anyone.
Who shot her then?
I don't know who shot her.
Because he didn't get out of the car. He sat in the driver's seat.
Okay, and Jayla was alive when I left.
How many holes did she have in her when you left?
She didn't have any holes in her. I can't even fight anyone, let alone shoot someone. Ask anyone in Zanesville. I've taken so many fucking ass whoopings.
Listen. We're not going to sit here and beat you up over it.
I'm not saying beat me up over. I'm not saying you are beating me up over. I'm just saying I haven't shot anyone. I don't even know how to shoot a gun. I don't know. I'm sober and I don't give a fuck about anything that happens in Zanesville.
Okay. There was something that happened.
Okay.
Before this all happened.
Okay.
What happened?
I don't know, and I've told you that over and over and over again. You're sitting here like you have one mind that you know what happened. I don't know what happened. I went to get my shit.
Okay. You were there when she got shot.
I was not there when she got shot. I already know how this all goes. You sit here and try and ask the same question in a million different ways.
No, there's only one way to tell you how it happened.
Okay.
Because there's the video of you running out.
Running out because I have epilepsy and she had a taser and you saw Rocco run out too. She stood at the door with Rocco, holding a taser. I ran into the other room, the other apartment where the door was wide open.
Who's Rocco?
Rocco is Pat's pit bull.
Okay. Are you the type of person that's kind of remorseful for what you did? Or are you just that cool-hearted person that said, fuck it, man, I'm gonna kill that bitch?
I didn't kill her. I did not kill anyone. I did not shoot anyone. I did not aim a gun at anyone. I did not do anything except go to get my stuff.
I tell you that I don't do shit that fly. I won't lie to you about that. What is it? Yeah, we're gonna grab your shoes from you too, right? Put those in evidence.
Okay, we came whenever I get locked up.
Okay. Well,
we can get them when I get my strip search. Okay, well, okay, we can get them when I get my strip search. Like nothing on it. You just have you trying to get me to confess. No. I don't know anything about shit. Can I please go make a phone call? Where the fuck is my fiance? Devin!
Listen.
What?
Calm down.
Devin!
What?
Devin! You don't do what I shoot a bitch!
We're talking about it.
They say you did that!
Yeah.
What?
They told me Kara did.
What are you saying, though, bitch?
You hear me? You hear me?
You want to sit here and try to say I'm gonna be trainer?
Do you hear me?
Where, Devin?
Kara did.
Where? You got me going down for something I
didn't do shit.
You hear me?
Kayla!
You got me going down for something I ain't killed a bitch!
I ain't fucking saying shit else to you.
When the trial officially began, Tristan showed no signs of remorse. Her phone calls with her family revealed a cold, detached image, showing a chilling indifference to the severity of her actions.
Look, I'm not even gonna lie, I was trying not to laugh when I saw Justice for Jayla shirt.
Why?
I was laughing through my mask.
Why?
I don't know. But her family's face whenever my lawyer stood up and said, we wanted to let you guys know back down, knew all along. Her family's face dropped. But I'm not even mad, I'm not even upset, I'm in here. I'm actually kind of glad I'm in here.
When her mother tried to reason with her, Tristan responded with only one sentence.
I know you, Tristany. You have to have been peer pressured. I don't care what anyone says or how it went down or whatever. Someone had to pressure you into doing it because you're a chicken shit. I'm not, you are the biggest pussy I've ever met in my entire fucking life. Unless someone is in your ear constantly and telling you what you have to do, what you need to do, you don't have the mental capacity to pull this off. I'm not saying it to hurt your feelings or make you sound retarded. Dad and I both said when they arrested you, they got the wrong one. I guarantee she didn't have nothing to do with that. She might have known about it or whatever, but I guarantee she didn't do it. There's no way. She's not smart enough to be able to pull that off. Well, no, to even be brave enough to stand in her face and pull the trigger. Do you know what I mean? Do you even care that you took somebody's child?
Listen, what I'm trying to tell you is I want to feel something. I'm sorry I got caught. I don't know if it's because I pushed it so far back in my head. I don't know what it is. I sleep like a fucking baby in here. And that scares me to death because I feel like myself personally, I would do it 100 times over again until I didn't get caught. And that's psychotic to say, Mom, but I don't understand why I don't. I should feel remorse, I should feel anger, I should feel happy, something.
Following the investigation and trial, Tristan pleaded guilty and was sentenced to life imprisonment without the possibility of parole. Devin McNell was identified as an accomplice in the crime. He knew about Tristan's plan to commit the crime beforehand and played a role in transporting him to and from the scene. For this aiding and abetting, Devin was sentenced to life imprisonment, but may be considered for parole after serving 20 years. The sentences handed down to both brought to a close a premeditated murder case of exceptional severity and violence. Jayla Wyatt's death was determined by the court to be the result of intentional acts, and each verdict clearly reflects the individual legal responsibility of each person involved.